Good evening, everybody. I've got a little bit of a cold. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I thought I'd still do a post this evening. It's a post out of a Houston hotel, and unfortunately, it is another murder-suicide case. A quiet Houston hotel, a room that hadn't been heard from in days, and a welfare check that revealed a tragedy that no one was prepared for. Tonight, I'm uncovering another heartbreaking case. A mother and her two young children found deceased inside a hotel room. Police believe this was a murder-suicide, and the investigation is just unfolding. This is a developing case, and as of now, authorities have not released the names of the victims. But here's what we do know. On Wednesday, the hotel staff noticed something unusual. A guest had checked in, but no one had been seen or heard from the room in several days. There were no housekeeping requests, no movement that they saw, no communication. Concerned, they performed a welfare check. What they found was absolutely devastating. Inside the room, officers located three individuals. A 40-year-old woman deceased from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. A 6-year-old girl was also deceased, along with a 9-year-old boy. Both children died from gunshot wounds. Police immediately recognized the scene as a likely murder-suicide, with the mother as the shooter. The room showed no signs of forced entry, no signs of any struggle, and no involvement from anyone outside the family seems to be involved. Excuse me, everybody. The Houston Police Department detectives believe the mother was experiencing some significant mental health struggles leading up to this incident. They have not yet released the family's identities, their hometown, whether they were local or traveling, any prior history with law enforcement or child services, or whether a note was left behind. Right now, the investigators are working to notify the next of kin before releasing any names publicly or any other information. The timeline appears to be the family checked into the hotel earlier in the week. Staff noticed no activity from the room since Wednesday. A welfare check was conducted, and the three bodies were found deceased. Police have yet confirmed the exact time of death or how long the children were deceased before being discovered. Authorities have stated that mental health issues are believed to be a factor. I don't know where that information has been obtained from, maybe from family members, but it has not been confirmed where they've received this information. This is not uncommon in murder-suicide cases involving parents, especially when isolation is present, stressors are unknown or unpredicted or unreported, no support system is visible, the parent is experiencing a severe psychological break. But until details are released, this remains an early investigative theory. As of this evening, the case is active, identities are still withheld, autopsies are pending. Detectives are reviewing hotel records, surveillance, and digital evidence. No suspects are being sought, and the police believe this was contained to the family unit. This is a deeply tragic case, and updates will likely come after the holiday weekend, once the next of kin have been notified. I will continue to monitor this closely. Once the Houston PD releases the names, timeline, or any additional details, I'll bring you a full update. For now, this is just another heartbreaking reminder of how quickly mental health crises can escalate and how important it is to check on those who may be struggling. And on this holiday weekend, this is tragic, regardless of when it happens, but it's just been so apparent lately that we're seeing more and more of these family murder-suicide cases, and it's extremely troubling. And it's troubling that we're seeing it, or maybe it's just being reported, but it just seems like it's a lot more mothers doing this than what we used to hear. So I want to do a little bit of research on that and try to find out if this is something that's relatively new happening, or if we just haven't heard it reported through the media before. But I want to keep these 3 people in my prayers, and hopefully we'll have some more information after the holiday weekend. Again, thank you for listening and tuning in to Final Verdict. I'm PI 56. God bless you, stay safe, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.